Former Today host Kathie Lee Gifford said she does not advise her children because she raised them right. Kathie is the mother of Kody Gifford and Cassidy Gifford, and recently spoke out about her relationship with her adult children. Kathie clarified how she parents her adult children now that they are starting their own families. Advice is given when asked for. Kathie Lee Gifford is actively involved in her children's and grandchildren's lives. However, Kathie states that she is not quick to advise her children. Kathie says, "I am the kind of parent that the minute my kids were adults, I stopped giving them advice." She continues, "I raised them right. I raised them to know right from wrong. I raised them to know that God is their best friend. I raised them to trust the Lord in all things. And so I said, whenever you guys want advice, if you want it, I'd be happy to give it to you. But I'm not giving it unless you ask me." And I've stuck to that. Kathie is the matriarch of her family, so it is no surprise that she is involved closely with the family. Kathie's children have grown up with a loving and doting mother and are now starting families of their own. Kathie's son, Kody Gifford, married his longtime girlfriend Erica Brown, and they had 2 children, Frank Michael Gifford and Ford Matthew Gifford. Kathie's daughter, Cassidy Gifford, married fiance Ben Weirda and had her son Finn Thomas Weirda. Working together, Kathie and Cassidy work on their Amazon Prime series, The Baxters, together. Cassidy said that her mother did offer some career advice when it came to the show. Cassidy says, "If you are the kindest and hardest working, you show up and you always respect other people's time. My parents were always like, if you're 5 minutes early, you're 15 minutes late type people. It's about respecting other people and never getting ahead of yourself because, once you think you've made it, you haven't." Kathie commented that oftentimes if you've made it on the backs of other people. And there's a lot of that in the show business. She continued, "And it's not worth having if you got to do it that way." Spending her golden years with her family, Kathie has stated that her kids are good parents and therefore do not need her advice. She says that her kids are ultimately grateful that she does not try to give them advice. Kathie said, "They don't need me any more the same way. I want them to want me, of course, just for our friendship and the joy that we all share together with the babies and everything else. But no, I don't give advice unless they ask it." Sounds like Kathie is balancing parenting adult children really well. Kathie says that focusing her time on her children and grandchildren is not rewarding, it's joyful. Kathie added, "I never thought I'd have children, much less grandchildren. And they're just precious. I don't get enough time with them. Thank goodness for FaceTime now."